Hello and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Vlogmas. I've been seeing this kind of like smoky eyeliner, winged eyeliner look a lot. It's a great little way to like zhuzh up the eyes for like your everyday makeup look or to take your day look into a night look. So I thought I would just give a quick tutorial on how to achieve the smoked out winged liner. So let's zoom you in real close and get started. In extra close because we're focusing on the eyes. So I'm just going to take a pencil liner. You can do one of those like gel liners as well that like twists up, but I like the pencil ones that you actually have to sharpen. So one of my favorites is the 24/7 pencil from Urban Decay. I clearly really love this because it's teensy. There's not much left, but this is in the shade Roach. It's like a sparkly brown. You can use black if you want. I feel like it's a little less intense than black. So using a brown one just makes it good for like an everyday look. Whatever color you want to use, but just make sure you pick a liner that you know can be smudged out really easily. And I'm just going to add a little bit at the end of the eye. I don't have anything on my eyes besides a little bit of bronzer in my crease and some mascara. So again, super easy to add to kind of transform your day look into a night look. So I'm just putting a little at the end. I'm not creating a wing with this at all. I'm just putting a line of liner at the end of my eye. To get a little bit of like buildup of the product there so that I can use it to smudge out. And I'm going to take a little like precision flat brush. This is the Morphe M421 brush, and I like that it's like a little dome shape, and it's also super teensy and super precise. And I'm going to take that, and I'm first just going to start blending this liner. I'm blending inwards. I don't want a lot of product like right here because I want most of the focus of the product to be at the end of the eye. So I'm just like making sure that this doesn't have a like obvious line that it stops and ends. Then I'm going to take the product this way now and create my wing. So I'm literally just going to grab it and drag it. And I'm just going to add product as I need. So I'm going to add a little bit more and drag out again. It doesn't really need to be like at a point or anything because I'm going to come through with a clean brush and some concealer. So until I feel like it's dark enough. Then I'm going to take a clean little flat brush like this. This is the Morphe M432 brush. Just drag it under the eye and straight out to start to create that really thin little wing. Then with my finger, anything at the end, I'm just going to wipe off so that it's not going like super far. And then I'm going to go back to the first Morphe brush and take a dark brown powder shadow. This is just from the LORAC Pro Palette, but any brown shadow or really any shadow that like matches the liner that you used. And this is just going to kind of set in the liner a little bit and help it look a little bit more smoky as well. So I'm just dipping my brush into the color, and then I'm going to pat it over the liner and also do some little like swiping motions as well. And I'm literally just gonna like blend it out until I feel like it's smoked out enough. You could probably just do this just with the powder shadow, but I just find that I don't quite get the depth that I want without a liner. A lot of times when I try to use a powder shadow without any liner underneath, it ends up kind of just like disappearing, I feel like, and also just not lasting very long either. So I'm just blending that out until I get a nice little smoky liner, but it's not really like a line, it's just some like depth on the eye. And then I'm going to take that clean flat brush again and do the same thing I did to the liner and just make a little bit of a wing. And very last step to clean up, and I'm red because my skin's very sensitive. If I like touch it, it turns red. So it is red. It took off like my makeup that I had on before this, and this will also make it nice and sharp as well. So I'm going to take a concealer. This is just the Milani Concealer and Perfect concealer. I have this in light vanilla, but any, I would say a little bit higher of coverage concealer, because you are actually covering up and making the line a little bit sharper as well. So it needs like a little bit of coverage to be able to successfully do that. And it's just a little pencil brush. I was pointing with a different pencil brush, but I realized that that one's like a random BH Cosmetics one, so I wouldn't be able to, you know, tell you what brush that is in case you want to make sure you're getting the same brush I'm using. But this is the Morphe 321 brush, and it's the same exact brush and size and everything. So I figured I'd use something that you can actually know what it is and purchase it if you need to. But I'm just putting some concealer on the brush and then applying some product, and then I'm just gonna swipe up and clean that line up a little bit. Okay, and that is the smoky liner done. The bottom is still nice and crisp, then the top is nice and smoky, and you're just adding a little bit of like depth and interest to the eyes. So that is it. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it to the other eye and we'll be done. Okay, so that is my little tutorial on how to do the smoky liner, the like softer, less dramatic version of a winged liner. I hope this video helped, and let me know if there's any other little tutorials like this that you want to see from me. I think it's kind of fun to do something a little bit quicker for a change and share something a little bit more specific. So definitely give this video a like if it taught you something or if you just enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you tomorrow for another Vlogmas video. Bye!